Hey everybody, a Retro Geek Dad here, back with another toy review. This time we are looking at the Battlefield Warriors Masters of the Universe Origins Target Exclusive. Right off the bat, I picked this up on the Target website. This has been coming in and out of stock, and I was actually able to grab one. This thing's like $50, so it was kind of a big purchase for me. But it's really cool looking. This is a big package. Like, I had to bust out the tape measure. So, just real quick. So, this box is like 20 inches long. And with the back, it's like 14 inches tall. So this is a big package. I know that this has been incredibly hard to find. With the price point being like $50, I don't see there being much of like an eBay resale market for it, just because of the high price point. But I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't looked on there to see what they're going for, but hopefully these become more available. I was at the right place at the right time when I picked it up. I had set the alerts on the Target app to notify me when it came in stock. But I wanted to do an unboxing and review, kind of check it out, and see what we got. Okay, so I kind of want to go over the package a little bit, so I'll adjust the camera so a little higher. So we have, I'm going to start at the top. So when I got this in, it came in a box, Target shipping box. There was no air pillows in it. Of course, I don't know if you can tell, but the top of it's all bent and stuff. I'm not too concerned with this since I'm going to open it anyway. But I'll take a look at this art on the top. So this is an awesome picture. We got our little background dragon here. We have our He-Man and our Battlecat. In the background we have Castle Grayskull and the Sorceress in her white outfit, which is the Sorceress that comes with the Castle Grayskull playset. I believe it's the Temple of Darkness Sorceress. But we have our, down here at the bottom, Battle Armor, He-Man, Battlecat. Now these are considered like battle damage. They've got like scratches and stuff on them. He-Man's got the metal vac armor, so it's all chrome. Battlecat, his armor is kind of a metallic red, so it is different from the regular Battlecat. And of course, he's got all his scratches and stuff. There is, an alternate head. We have the vintage style, He-Man head, and then we have kind of like the Windswept, head. Couldn't think of the word. It also comes with, the two little background dragons, which are pretty neat that they included that. It's got one big stand on the bottom. And then take a look at the back. So on the back, there's a lot to take in. So we'll start on this side. So we've got the Castle Grayskull, Man-at-Arms. That's not Tila. I'm not quite sure who that is, if it's just a background character. It's kind of like a whole little like Valkyrie thing going on. We have our Battlecat and He-Man. Some little frog guy. I'm not quite sure who that is. But we do have our Faker with our Duplicat, which was a PowerCon exclusive, which I did order, and as soon as he gets in, I'm going to do a review of him. We have our Panther with the Battle Armor Skeletor. We have Too Bad right here, and another character. I'm not quite sure who that is, but another background character. And then on the bottom, we have our depiction of doing the battle damage, posing, with Battlecat on the base, and then two little dragons. Where they can attach the Castle Grayskull, the Mattel logo, Castle Grayskull, and we have the, what was it, series was that? It was series, or Wave 6, sorry. Wave 6 with the lineup shown here in the Wind Raider, which I have ordered the Wind Raider. I'm just waiting for it to come in. Take a look at the sides real quick. So we've got our little dragon here. And then on the other side, a little frog guy. Let me see if I can back up a little bit. Yeah. Little frog guy. And then on the bottom, you have all the legal stuff and the UPC code. So it's really cool packaging, really cool. I love this artwork. Really like the artwork, but we're gonna open it up and check it out. Okay, so tilt the camera down a little bit. So we've got the tape right here. Flap this up. That big boy over there. So we've got a lot of the little plastic straps holding everything in. We've got a little blister packaging here. Go ahead and start the process. We also got some kind of, I guess, instructions right here. Oh yeah, this is the removable pieces for the character, for He-Man. Go ahead and start cutting these. And I'll get my other Battlecat and other He-Man, Battle Armor He-Man out, and we'll do a little comparison before the end. So, a lot of tags. So there's Battlecat. So then we have He-Man. So this dude, and the second one does have a little strap on him. Real careful. Put him out. Yep, that's part of He-Man. We do have a full power sword, not a half. We have a open hand. He-Man. And there is the Windswept Hera. And stand. Got some of those ties on it. Okay. Get all of these out of the way. Okay, so there's the stands. They're two separate stands. Go ahead and put He-Man back together. Battlecat, weapons and accessories. So we'll go ahead and take a look at He-Man. So here is the Vac Armor He-Man. So it's the vacuum metal, kind of chrome He-Man armor. Of course, he's got his scratches, his battle damage. His scratch right there on his face. Flip it around, and just like the other one, so that's pretty cool. I really like the armor. I really like that. So let's check out the Windswept Hera. So I'm not a big fan of that head, but I can see it being used, you know, if you're doing a dynamic pose, you can use that figure. And, you know, like have them ride on Battlecat. But I'm not a big fan of it. I like the other one better, the vintage style. And his weapons have kind of a metallic flake paint in it. Not sure if those are showing up, but it's got a little bit of metallic in it. So I have a sword in his hand, and he can actually dual wield since he's got two grabbing hands. Or you can swap out the hand for the open hand and have him with a shield. And it just fits into his fingers and goes into his wrist. His sword, power sword, can also store. He's got a little place here in the back, so if you wanted to store that and just have him with his axe, so you could do that. And then the little dragons. Now, these are just like little background characters, little creatures, and they can clip onto, you know, Castle Grayskull, have them climbing. So we have one with wings and one without wings. I think it's basically the same. It's the same pose. Just one has wings and one doesn't. So they got, you know, their little claws. They can hold on to stuff. So those are pretty neat little additions. Okay, and then the Battlecat. Let me cut the. He's got a strap holding this mask on. So his armor is kind of a metallic cherry red. And he's got all of his scratches. That's really cool. I think it's just the regular, just the regular Battlecat, just, you know, with the paint and the armor. He-Man on there. I raise it up a little bit so we got a better shot. There we go. So yeah, let's have him riding into battle. And looking at these little bases. Bases, there is, I don't see any foot peg holes. So they do snap together to make one base, kind of like that. So they do snap together to make one base. So you can have it kind of like that. It's hard to see just because it's such a big piece. So he does fit on the base. Excuse me. So I'm wondering if these bases can somehow attach to Castle Grayskull. I'm not sure. I'll have to check it out whenever I do my review of the Castle Grayskull. See if it, you know, attaches or somehow. But I'll go ahead and move that. So they've got these little pegs here and one right there, so they just kind of snap together a certain way. But it is pretty sturdy where they snap together. So, but it's a really cool figure. I really like it. Let's check it out with the other head. Let's see how it looks. So yeah, I can see, you know, using that head if you're doing like a dynamic pose of him like riding into battle. Yeah, so that would work. doing like a dynamic pose. But yeah, I'm gonna do a jump cut real quick. I'm gonna get my Battlecat and my regular Battle Armor He-Man. We'll do a little side-by-side comparison to those. Okay, so first we're going to take a look at the regular Battle Armor He-Man and do a comparison there. So the original Battle Armor He-Man, he just came with, you know, the half power sword and the axe. He didn't come with the shield. But we're going to look at the figures themselves. So there are the two Battle Armor He-Mans. You see the difference between the armor. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, definitely like this one better. It's pretty cool. Of course, you know, if you didn't want the battle damage, you know, you could just change the parts and pieces around. So you have the regular, you know, non-battle damaged He-Man with the back armor. So that's pretty cool. Look at Battlecat. So there is the Battleground Warriors, one with the battle damage and metallic armor. And here is the regular Battlecat. I just got to get him to cooperate with me. There's the regular Battlecat. So you can see the difference in the armor. Battle damaged versus non-battle damaged. So yeah, the biggest thing is the armor. You know, and the paint app showing the battle damage. So yeah, so the Battleground Warrior set is a good opportunity if you weren't able to pick up the original battle damaged He-Man deluxe figure and Battlecat. If you weren't able to get those, the Battleground Warrior set is a good alternative. The $50 price point, it's a little high. I mean, it kind of put me, I was like kind of iffy about it since I've already got them anyway, but the back armor is what sold me on it, and the metallic armor for Battlecat. I probably won't get this particular set for my son just because he's got these already. So unless you really want it or you missed out on it the first time, then I wouldn't suggest getting it, just because A, it's really hard to find, and two, that $50 price point. But I hope the video it helped everybody out, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you again.